Hello everyone, this is Future Dr. Ben here with you today to discuss why we are not what we eat. And I say this because I want you to know the difference between the foods that we eat and what the body actually decides to do with that food once it's in the body. There's an important distinction, and regarding this, we are actually not what we eat, but we are what the body absorbs. And both our food choices we make in our life and our lifestyle can directly impact proper digestion and proper food absorption. So, how does this all work? Well, if you saw my previous YouTube videos, you'll know that stress can affect brain and brain dysfunction. At the same time, we talked a little bit about how stress and lifestyle and dietary choices can affect your hormones. Today I want to show you how being in a stressful, emotional, excited state can actually affect your digestion. Okay, so back here we have the digestive system and all the organs involved from the time that the food is in the mouth until it's excreted. Now, I want you to understand that these functions are highly controlled by the brain. If you saw my video on the brain-to-body connection, you'll know and understand that these organs are not going to work unless the brain is telling these organs to turn on properly. Okay? So now, for those who've taken some basic science courses, you're going to know that the body has two modes of action based on its surroundings. And I'm going to draw those out here, or I'm going to write them out here. At every point in time, the body is either in two modes. The fight or flight mode, or the body is in a state of rest and digest. And it's in these two states of habituation because it's based on our surroundings and we respond to our surroundings, whether in being in the fight or flight stage or the rest or digest stage. We have these different signaling modes in order to accommodate whatever nature throws at us. So, imagine that I'm sitting on the couch, I'm lazy, I'm watching TV, and I'm just relaxing. My body is in the rest and digest phase. Now say a grizzly bear just barges through the door. Am I still going to be sitting on that couch? Heck no. I'm going to be bolting for the door as fast as possible. My heart's beating super fast, my lungs are expanding full of oxygen, and my liver is breaking down sugar to give me energy to get out of harm's way. And this is the fight or flight stage. It's a survival tactic based on the surroundings that my mind is perceiving. So we are always in a predominantly flight or fight stage or the rest and digest phase. Now, what does this have to do with digestion? Well, when we are in excited flight or fight stage, our body, our digestive system is going to shut down. Our oral cavity is going to stop producing digestive enzymes. The stomach is going to stop pushing food particles to be digested by the small intestines and the large intestines. And all these systems and mechanisms shut down in order to prevent yourself from going to the bathroom. Why does it do this? Well, when you're running from that grizzly bear, you don't want to stop and find a restroom. So when you're in a stressed, excited state, your body is going to make that change. So does this process only occur during this type of emergency situation? Not at all. Actually, when we're in an angry state, or if we're in a stressed state, even an emotionally vulnerable state, our bodies can be in a fight or flight mode. And the foods we eat while in this state will not be properly digested. So people who are emotional eaters will not digest their food properly because of the state they're in. People who are, imagine the person beside you is driving in a car, you're late for work, you're angry, you're honking your horn, waving the bird to the driver beside you, all while eating a sandwich in the other hand. Well, you're probably not really digesting that sandwich properly. This is why people tell you to wait an hour and a half or so before exercising after you eat. Or the old wives' tale, not to go swimming until 30 minutes after you eat. You need to let your food digest. This is very important. When you don't let your body digest, all that waste is not always excreted. And a lot of times, toxins and partially digested food particles can seep from the intestines into the bloodstream and cause problems with your gastrointestinal area. So now, the take-home message here is not only to eat healthy foods, but when you eat, take the time to have a good meal. Don't look at food as an emotional crutch, and always find ways to de-stress. Rest your brain, and that will help the body heal properly. Now, in reducing stress, you can do lots of things. You could exercise, you could take a yoga class, or even meditation, but the brain needs time to relax and de-stress. So I hope this video was informative, and I hope that all my videos help put health in the forefront of your minds. Truly, you are the individual who has the greatest impact on your health. So until next time, thank you for watching. I'm Future Dr. Ben. God bless.